Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on. He's got full! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Adams. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He is just caressing the ball. Kimmich. That is good strength. Oh, sweet feet. Conte. There's the crossfield ball. Can he latch on to this? Vinicius Junior. Out of play for a goal kick. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. David Villa. Olise. And it's Kane. David Villa.
Bayern Munich clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Now it's Gnabry. Sané. Sané takes control of it and he's on the move. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bellingham. Stanisic. Dyer. And it's Gnabry. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Beckham. Kane. Conte. Played back in. Bellingham! Pavlovic. Spread it left. Bellingham. And it's Beckham. Now Costa Curta. He's in plenty of space here. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Dyer. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Beckham. Costa Curta. And they've switched it over to the other side. Bellingham. That is lovely. Bellingham! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rodri gets across to intercept that. And it's Beckham. And they've got a throw. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Can he get it through? Kane.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Dyer with the clearance. That's a throw.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vinicius Junior. Kane. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And it's Sané. For Olise. Gnabry. Nice interception, well timed. Out to the left it goes. Vinicius Junior. That is a great pick out. Kane. David Villa! Oh, the ball's... Oh, what has happened here? In for the pieces! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
The attendance for this match
Tottenham
was
are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he finish? They've done it! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
After 66 minutes is number 11, Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
change for the first time in the game here.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Tottenham are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Olise unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Brilliantly cut out. Kimmich could move up a gear here. Tottenham have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's well spotted. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Just eases him off the ball. Chance here to counter. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Vinicius Junior. Now then, the ball's come loose. Kimmich did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Can he get away here? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Tottenham can consider themselves just about safe now. Kim Min-jae. Stanisic. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
David Villa! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Tottenham find a position of real strength now.
Number 18, Vinicius Junior.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Number 14, Conte. Coming on the field, number 4, Musiala. Number 33, Zaire-Emery. Number 7, De Bruyne. Substitution in progress.
Defending of the desperate variety. Great defending, strong and determined. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through.
Musiala, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Defending was strong and firm. Look at the space. Can he finish? It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Number 4.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Bayern Munich making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in.
That's that, the end. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. David Villa taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.